Cause it's the West Side Stories with Joey Mejia, talking comedy and smoking good sense of me. It's the West Side Stories with your host Wes Brenner and Joey Mejia. How could it get much better? West Side Stories. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to West Side Stories Podcast. I am your host, Wes Brenner. With me, as always, is the very Magneto-looking Joey Mejia.
Okay.
Look like Magneto today, or maybe you look like you look like Cyclops. It looked like a combination of Cyclops and Magneto.
Because of the red, yeah. Because we have red here. That's why.
Hell yeah, red. And we got Red. Talking about Red, we also have joined with us a very funny comedian and good friend, Michael Red. What's up, Michael?
Good morning. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. Cyclops brought us in, you know. Fucking, we got Mr. Splinter right here.
Master.
We're here. Yeah,
Master Splinter. Master Splinter. You, Mr. Splinter was my father.
I came out of the gutter. It was born in there.
Yeah, born in the gutter. But I brought the Gucci to the gutter, baby.
I brought the Gucci all the way from Seattle. So you know it's fake, but it's good.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude! I got my fake Louis right there behind Joey.
Right here.
Show the camera, dude. Fake Louis.
See,
right there,
that looks like that was that's Mejia's ex-wife. Must have sold that to you, dude. She was like, "This is right before I'm gonna give you this bag."
She sewed that. She was in the factory.
She was skilled.
He took her from the factory.
She was pretty skilled. Yeah.
That's where he found her.
Yeah.
He was scouting.
Yep.
This is good.
That's my bumble. Is I go to the factory.
You go to sweatshops.
Whoa,
Asian sweat. There's an app. There's an app for it.
Sweatshop
hookups.
Popular.
Yeah. It's a niche app.
It's like, wait, is that on the black market?
The yellow market.
The yellow market.
Yeah, the tender. It's the sweat tenders.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, fucking. What's going on, guys? How you guys feeling today?
Joey, how you feeling? It's the glasses
pretty good
for me
right now. Yeah, I'm comfortable. I did a little bit of basketball shooting around, double rims outside.
Oh, hell yeah.
Do you know double rims are notoriously difficult to shoot on?
Yeah.
That's like
what's a double rim?
So it's just like a rim on top of
I don't know what the fuck. I don't know basketball shit.
Double rim. Okay, so
this is why I'm not proud.
Michael does coach basketball, by the way. Yeah, and referee. He was just talking about reffing.
He coaches high level basketball.
He might have a little bit more experience.
So double rims is like what they create in the non-affluent communities, so they can drive.
Sarah's coming in. You're gonna have to change. I mean. You have to change spots with me if you want up here.
Okay.
Or she can go back there. I don't know. If she's coming in, whatever.
Okay.
I'll just start walking that way.
check.
But whatever. Anyways, sorry.
So double rims were they were created in non-affluent communities to try to chase away all the kids that had too much melanin, so they could just leave the courts for the whites. But
what? Really?
They didn't want to tell you that. They didn't want to say that because everybody knows that nobody loves a double rim.
Is it easier to dunk on or something, or is it easier to?
I feel like you can't shoot, and it's harder to get the ball to go through the goal. So a lot of times the whites will stay because they'll just keep shooting.
A double rim.
I
feel like I like a double rim more because if it's more challenging, then the other people are gonna miss.
Here, Joey, pull up the phone. Pull your
the
you got your phone?
history.
You got your phone?
Yeah, I can hotspot.
All right, yeah, hotspot. We need Joey's our resident fucking
Red band.
Yeah, he's our Brian Redband, our Joe Rogan's Jamie. He's our fucking Theo Vaughn's Riley. He's our producer.
Oh, I thought he was changing the VPN so we can
jerk off to porn in Texas.
We just do it in a circle.
Hell yeah,
dude, the first circle jerk in a long time.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, double rims are harder to shoot on generally. People, if they're missing, they'll blame the rim a lot of time and be like, "Oh, it's because it's a double rim." That's why I missed.
The government created double rims to keep me down.
Double rims are a psyop.
The double rims keep me down. This is why I keep a got. I'm shooting.
Yeah. Double rims are a fucking psyop against the poor communities. They've been fucking implanted into the communities so they could gentrify the basketball courts.
See, yeah, of course.
From the ground up, dude.
So it started as a blacktop, and then it became a hardwood. It's one of the things where it's like hard to play because they're always crying about fouls.
God damn. Hell yeah.
All right, I'm on a Reddit thread here, so very official.
Reddit, very very official.
Well,
shit.
just show me a picture of a double rim. I just want to. I just want to. That's what I
can
was.
show you what it's.
I just want a visual image here.
You've
but
played at them before.
okay, was that with the? Does that have anything to do with the net?
You can't Urban Dictionary what's a double rim. They're literally
That's gonna show you fucking like double rim job, dude. That's
Yeah,
gonna be
You're literally gonna see my ex getting
two
double,
girls, one rim.
Yeah, 2 girls, 1 rim.
There's your rim.
Um,
Non-sexual rim.
okay. I don't. So what's
So
the
it's
difference?
just a rim on top of a rim. Like it's a thicker rim, essentially.
It's like when you played
Reinforcement. It's reinforcing the
Yeah,
rim.
you played beer
for
pong.
is it for jumping in like
Yep.
if people want to dunk on it or whatever? Okay.
Yeah.
I see. I wouldn't know anything about this. Being a 5'5" sized person.
I don't know.
Wait, so did you say 5'5" or was it just a 5 with not the?
I said 5'5", but I think I'm like 5'6", 5'5". I'm like right there. I'm like, you know what I mean? Like
shoes, no shoes.
Exactly. That's what makes the difference between the 5 and the 6.
I've always struggled with that where I would, because I would hang out with a lot of black kids. I would say
if
I was
man is 5,
I'm 5'10",
and the devil is 6.
yeah.
Then God is 7.
Then there you go.
It's a Pixies lyric. Anyways, keep going. Yeah.
I would always tell people I was taller because I thought it was like that's the way you get accepted.
Yeah.
It's like you have to rob a store for someone to be like, oh, he's down. He could hang out.
You tell them you were taller than you were.
Oh, of course.
I never could pull that off. They just knew. They could just tell.
Like people think that we did it for women. No, I was like, I do it for the homies. I gotta make sure they want me.
Yeah. I'm
Women?
trying to play on the squad.
Yeah,
bro.
you're
I'm
trying to play on the
get
squad.
picked. I'm trying to get picked. Yeah.
You're like on your tippy toes. You're like training, standing on your tippy toes.
I learned
casually, like David Blaine levitation style. Like
that was my first trick when I did magic back in the day.
yeah.
Yeah, that I would tell people
Strong
that I could
toes.
levitate, and then when you turn around, you just have to act like you're on your tippy toes, and because people can't see under your feet, they don't know that you're actually standing. You also have to be really fucking stupid.
Hell yeah, dude. Fucking magician and people and shit, dude.
What was the like best magic trick you did?
Wait, you were a
proud
magician?
of?
Yeah, so I did magic when I was really young.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
so like
shit.
1st and 2nd grade.
Yeah. That's
I
crazy.
got all of the books, and I think I just got the books to convince people that I knew how to read.
Mike Angel,
Yeah.
dude.
I was so I'd get these books. I think the best one I did. So I was able to make a card disappear, and then when you turn around, I can make it reappear.
A car? Oh, a card. Okay.
A card, yeah.
A card.
But,
I was gonna say that's the only magic trick a black man can do.
is disappear.
Disappear a card.
Oh, yeah.
A car.
Oh yeah, anything.
kidding.
So he could take the car too.
Yeah. No, but she'd make a card disappear.
Just one.
Okay.
I wasn't really actually good at magic. It was
Yeah.
just one of those things where you can
Sleight of
convince,
hand.
Yeah, you can convince people to do something
Yeah.
that made it look like it was a good trick.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I feel that's dope. Did you ever have a costume for it? Like, was there
A costume? I wouldn't say like wearing a maid's outfit as a costume.
a maid's outfit?
Yeah, I thought it was a lifestyle. You're making magic, So you want something. You want it to be air of it looks interesting.
I thought the assistant wore the like maid's outfit sometimes.
Maid's outfit. Where does a maid's outfit come into magic? I'm not seeing this connection at all.
For me, it was all I had available. So I didn't want to wear the clothes.
Just regular street clothes.
Yeah, I don't want to wear street
You
clothes.
don't want to look like a muggle.
No. I wanted people to know that.
You're like, I got my letter, dog.
Yeah,
I'm going to Hogwarts.
I'm
son.
so fucking good at this. I get to wear this outfit here.
Hell yeah. Hell
So
yeah.
that
So
was
you wore
it.
a maid's outfit
A maid's
doing
outfit.
magic.
Maid's outfit doing magic.
That's pretty sick, dude. You should bring that back.
So something like this.
Just for like Halloween someday or something. Like Halloween, you should fucking like dress up in a maid's outfit and do magic. Do a fucking the maid's magic show.
It's been requested. I'm just I'm a little hesitant because I put on weight. I still have the same outfit.
A lot
From
of
what
people know that
age?
struggle.
7?
There's
Yeah.
no way it'll fit you.
I mean, hey, from what I've heard, everybody can squeeze into a kid. they can squeeze into the outfit.
Oh my!
I would rephrase that.
Oh my! And we just hit 10 minutes, and we're past 10 minutes, guys. Right before 10 minutes, you had to say squeeze into a kid.
All right. That was
Kids out, we're looking at magicians' outfits, and there are a lot of kids' outfits. That's what I think.
That's what I was trying to say. I watched a whole bunch of stuff about Diddy recently, and I just know that the fashionable thing is to fit into a kid. I just wore the outfit, dude. I wore the outfit.
You guys know Nate Bargatze?
Bargatze.
Bargatze. Nate's dad is a magician.
Okay.
Yeah. His dad. He grew. So Nate, he's got a little bit of it on. In his first and second special, he's got a joke about magicians or about his dad being a magician and I think his first special is called Something Magic. It's like
kind of like an ode to his dad.
Yeah, something. Yeah. I forget. I'm not doing great there with the references.
I'll check it out.
Check that out. Something half magic or something. Nate Bargatze. But anyways, yeah, his dad was a fucking magician, which is I think an interesting correlation, like a magician and then their son becomes a stand-up. That's it's interesting. That's cool.
It's that same Josh Ocean Thomas was a kid magician. Sarah Lee Steiner. These are people that are in the scene that had magical backgrounds.
Okay, they're comics now.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's sick. Hell yeah. Nice.
By the way, I didn't actually wear a maid's outfit. I just thought that would be a fucking great costume to bring up. Because when anybody's jerking off to this later in the night, you can just picture.
So you weren't wearing a maid's outfit?
No.
So you were wearing Muggle clothing?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, Muggle. Oh God, you gotta go to fucking. You gotta go to Diagon Alley, bro, and get you a fucking set of cloaks from fucking.
See, the cloaks back in the 90s, it was like that's when you beat up homeless people and you take their clothes because they're so tattered. It almost looks like it was supposed to look like that.
Nate Bargatze, full-time magic.
Full-time magic. I said half-time.
Full-time magic.
Steven is his father.
Yeah. Steven Bargatze. Okay, cool. Hell
Steve?
yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Magician Steven.
Yeah. That's cool. Magic is cool. I thought, dude, were you guys big Harry Potter fans? Or so you liked magic? Did you like Harry Potter?
No.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I did really enjoy it.
Yeah.
But I felt like it was kind of shunned for a long time, so I stopped being interested.
It was shunned by who?
Well,
friends?
I grew up in a predominantly Spanish community, and they were like, Hogwarts is literally. What are you talking about? Like, that's the weirdest thing we've ever seen. You're not gonna get a real Mexican to like Hogwarts. They're gonna be like, no.
Now probably more so because it's become culturally bigger. But when we were growing up, we're the same age. You're 30, right? Yeah. So when we were growing up, it was what hadn't hit the. I bet now in a Mexican community, you could probably get away more with watching liking Harry Potter because there's 9 movies, all this shit. But when it's just a book and you're trying to pitch some fantasy world that you have learned about through reading or being read to your friends, that is harder.
And it's Pig Pimple. Yeah. Literally, it's Pig Pimple.
What?
Hogwarts. It's
Pig Pimple.
So that's hard sell. That can't be cool.
From half court.
Hogwarts.
Pig Pimple.
Pig Pimple. That's right.
No, it was it's just one of those things where I enjoyed it, but I wasn't. You weren't gonna see me trying to be like, oh yeah, I like it, because people will be like, you're weird. You want to walk around the house in a cloak?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to tell people let's watch something?
Yeah, your Harry Pottering wasn't fucking encouraged.
No, it wasn't.
No, you didn't have you didn't have a safe space.
Nope, no safe space. I had the bowl cut. I had the bowl cut. The hard end. The hard end on my forehead. That's what he has on his forehead.
The lightning bolt.
Yeah.
He's just got an end on his forehead. This is branded.
So
that's so funny.
Yeah, so it was just it was something that I kind of never got back to just because I feel over time
You're ashamed. You have trauma around Harry Potter.
Just a little
There
bit.
might be-
Just a little bit.
Yeah, it's the subject of trauma. Damn, yeah, no, I feel you, bro. That's fucked up.
I mostly
'Cause-
ignored it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you suck. yeah. Judge. Well, you were older, I guess, but
I
still.
was into Animorphs mostly.
Animorphs was tight, dude.
Animorphs scared the fuck out of me. Like, how are you going from a human to a toad? Like, how is there a regression?
Yeah, it's reverse fucking Prince to like Toad to Prince. Like you get kissed and then you get turned into a toad.
Yeah, you literally so for people who like Animorphs, they're kind of they turn.
Shout out my '90s babies.
They're people that turn into animals and back and forth. It scared me because I was like, okay, this black dog right here, this black dog turns into a white man.
Yeah, that is funny to like think that like Animorphs like thinking like if some kid like reads Animorphs and then they're like, all right, is my gerbil gonna like turn into a dude and fuck me in the middle of the night? Like,
All birds in Pakistan.
like, is my gerbil gonna like because I fucking like was mean to him earlier? Like, is he gonna like wake up and I'm just gonna be like choke slammed by him in the middle of the night? He's like, come here, you little bitch!
He's a big Hawaiian
Wake up,
guy.
boy!
The gerbil's a large.
Oh
Hawaiian.
yeah! It's like, hey, wait,
It's reverse Richard Gere. The gerbil,
Oh, my God.
the gerbil goes in. Richard Gere goes inside of the gerbil.
what animal would have to turn into Richard Simmons and just be dancing Zumba with Joey in the morning? Yes.
What, Kiss? Oh no, wait, Richard Simmons.
What?
Simmons.
Yeah. What
Gene
animal?
Simmons. I'm thinking Gene Simmons.
What animal would Richard Simmons have to be?
Is he
Very
sweating the
different.
oldies? Is
Yeah,
that-
the dude with the curly hair, wearing the
yeah,
short.
the one who
like,
Pauly
Joey,
Shore's trying
can
to
you pull
do
up
a-
Richard Simmons? Just
Yeah.
I want.
Yeah.
I need.
Pauly Shore's trying to do
Yes.
the
I want to make
biopic
sure that-
of him. Yeah, sweating with the oldies. Yeah.
That Wes gets.
I've
Pitzer.
I've been so close to buying one of the VHSs of Sweating with the Oldies at the swap meet.
Yeah.
So because I have a collection of VHSs in here, so we could almost literally put on Sweating with the Oldies here, but I didn't ever pull the trigger on it.
Okay.
Because I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna ever really.
I don't know if I can come back from this.
I don't know if I can come to this.
Oh, I'm just saying. In elementary
Might
school,
be hard.
Started really
I
young.
probably could though.
Started young.
Richard Simmons got a tight body.
Richard Simmons was always working it. The hot
Yeah,
purple.
it was Richard.
Here, you gotta
Richie.
zoom
Richie.
in on there. Here, let me see.
Richie.
It almost looks like Wes. Wes could be a version of Richard Simmons.
I'm like Latino black Richard Simmons. Like,
If you cut the beard and had a fro, you guys
I'm
would,
Ricardo Simmons.
you'd be
Hey,
exactly.
Ricardo Simon. My name is Ricardo Simon. You want to sweat?
You like the sweat. I got the good sweat.
Yeah, I like old sweat. Ricardo Simon.
Richard
Olden with the
Simmons.
sweaties.
Still
I'm
good.
Olden with the sweaties with Ricardo Simon.
Olden with the sweaties. Ricardo Simone. It was just that he
That's
had
where you play bridge with sweaty people.
play bridge.
yeah.
Oh man, and
Olden
old people-
Caulfield.
Oh.
Sorry. To Kill a Mockingbird. Okay.
Okay, I was like, wait, he can read.
No, I
was
can't.
that
I
was a
can't.
Shocking reference.
I was impressed.
No, it
because-
was a callback from a failed me trying to reference Holden Caulfield the other day in like a podcast 2 things ago, and then not getting it out and then not knowing what the fuck I was talking about, and then later being like, oh wait, that was from fucking that. Okay. But anyways, keep going. Sorry, tangent.
No, it's all right.
Simmons is-
Ricardo Simone. Yeah.
Ricardo Simone's.
He's
Yeah,
76
yeah.
now.
No, is he still alive? I thought he died.
No, because he's like fucking pissed that Pauly is doing the ball, or that wants to do the bio. He doesn't want Pauly Shore to do his biopic.
What?
Oh, he
No,
should. He's
he
right
doesn't.
that-
He
what?
doesn't want him
He's
to.
perfect
He
for
he
it,
thinks
though.
he's like silly. He thinks he's like going to make a mockery of it. And Pauly Shore made a trailer. They like Pauly Shore's
Really?
team made a trailer.
Whoa.
Play it without the sound.
Okay.
But Pauly Shore's team made a trailer for like the biopic of Sweating with the
That's-
Oldies or whatever.
But that's wild.
And
'cause
Richard Simmons is
Richard
like, nah,
Simmons,
I don't want that dude to play me.
Richard Simmons is his whole personality is very similar to what Pauly Shore would be able to portray. Like, he was a very charismatic and flamboyant person in all of his career. Like,
Yeah.
why would you be upset if that's who you have play
Which
you?
Simmons would you rather be, though? Richard or Gene?
Oh, Gene.
Yeah, definitely.
Gene.
Definitely.
Oh, and he's got
100%.
I thought I was high when I walked in the
100%.
room. Yeah, he's got the solar system. He's got the solar system flag up there for
We got
anybody that
Kiss,
sees the
we got
room.
Kiss on the wall. We
Got Kiss on the wall, and then he has an Animorph.
We can pan, right?
What's it called? Anime?
We can pan.
Anime.
Yeah, he's
We
got
can
a
pan.
yeah.
We can pan. Here. We're pan. This is the
Hentai.
first time we've panned. We're panning. Boom.
Thumb in the mouth.
Boom.
Hentai.
Pan. Yeah, that's a little
Female
panning
here.
for you there. Sorry, visual. Sorry, audio listeners. Maybe fucking tune into our YouTube. Check that out if you want to see a
Yeah.
visual.
The whole room though is a vibe. It's kind of like I'll face paint with stars in my eyes, and I'm gonna fuck you like a wolf. I don't know, or maybe we'll fuck a wolf together.
Hell yeah. No.
No,
I don't want to
think
fuck a
so.
wolf.
Hey,
Yeah.
do you know how
Wolf
hard it would be to
fucking.
fuck a wolf? that in its own. Sorry.
Yo, that should be a reality show. like it's like Naked and Afraid, but the first one to fuck a wolf, trap and fuck a wolf gets $10 million.
Oh my god, we might have just came up with a new idea.
It's not illegal.
PETA,
It's not legal. Yeah, in 17 states, but
PETA, please don't tune in. It'd be really difficult to see somebody actually domesticate this wolf, and trick them into leaving their family.
Yeah, because the thing is, dude, if you're naked, you get dropped into a woods naked. If you can, from naked with no other tools, fuck a wolf. Wait, what are you watching?
That's the Richard
Oh,
Simmons.
here's the Richard Simmons
Okay.
Pauly Shore. You can watch
So-
it. But if you get dropped into a forest naked with no tools, and then you are able to get to a wolf and trap it and fuck it, you deserve to. It's not at that point. I mean, obviously it's not consensual, and it's animal
We
abuse.
gotta stop talking bestiality.
Sorry.
Joe's getting way too hard. Joe's getting way too hard back here.
Joey's tucking it in. If you guys couldn't see, he's actually tucking it in the background.
Yeah, nip tuck. Yeah.
Way too exciting.
It was just a joke. It's just a
No, it's
poster
a
that he has.
crazy reality show though. Like, I mean, legitimately, like,
fuck a wolf.
but the wolf can murder you, dude. The wolf can, if you don't, like, the wolf, like, how are you gonna get that wolf? Like, you're naked.
You gotta trick it. You gotta tell it that you'll pay child support.
No,
you don't
no,
care. It
wolves-
has 3 kids.
No, these wolves are not. They're smart, bro. These wolves have heard it all before.
What's the condition of the wolf, though?
You gotta hit him with the.
Is it a malnourished wolf? Do I have it? Because then
It would definitely have to be a drug addict wolf. It'd have to probably be a drug addict wolf.
Yeah. It's a
Okay.
it's a
So it
wolf
has
that's like
addiction
it's a
issues.
wolf
I can
of
work
Wall
with
Street,
that.
basically. It was on Wall Street and then it got excommunicated from Wall Street. It's been banned. It used to be a fucking up there suit and a tie. Like, it used to be a sheep. Now it's a wolf in sheep's clothing. Basically,
And so now it's trying to support its coke addiction.
Yeah.
So it's out there
It's
just.
it's been wolfing it down.
Yeah, it's been
wolfing down
wolfing
the
it down.
fucking.
it does have a white nose specifically on your
yeah,
poster
yeah.
there.
I mean, I'm just saying for
Yeah,
get the
white
clean-
fang, dude.
That's it.
Jack Frost had a point, yo.
Jack Frost.
Yeah, the road less traveled.
So
Hey,
you,
is that? Can you look that up? Can you reference check me, please?
What am I? Jack Frost?
The
Wait.
road less traveled. Just
Hold
look
on.
up the road less traveled and see where the fuck that. If I'm anywhere, because White Fang I know is Jack Frost, right?
White Fang is Jack Frost.
But is the road less traveled? Is that a Jack Frost quote, or am I an idiot? I mean, I know I'm an idiot, but how much of? Like, this is
The road less traveled will not be smooth.
by
Country music singer Charlotte.
what? No, but what's the road less traveled? Look up the road less traveled quote.
This is Bing. Bing, so this is not.
See,
Yeah, I don't trust Bing, dude.
If you're using like a old server, you're asking questions. It's like AOL back in the day.
You gotta change your default search engine on your.
DuckDuckGo, bro. DuckDuckGo.
See, I used to use GoDaddy, but then I started coming every time a dude would come on the screen, so I had to stop doing that. It was a woman. I wanted it to be a woman, always.
Yeah.
And you imagined her saying "GoDaddy"?
Sure did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was more like mom when she told my dad he could leave when she was, like imagine two parents coming to. Imagine two parents coming to the conclusion they're like, you know what? We're so pissed at each other. Fuck it, just leave the kid, dude.
You could go, Daddy.
Yeah, you could go. You're gone. I'm out. It's been 27 years now. Shout out to them. Okay, not 27. It's technically 25. I'm sorry. I was 6.
M. Scott Peck is an author.
The Road Less Traveled.
M. Scott Peck.
All right, so no Jack Frost on that. I'm fucking completely
here,
off. I swear to God, The Road Less Traveled is a fucking... You're not finding that by anybody?
Frost? Frost?
I knew he was making a shit reference.
Jack Frost. The Road Less Traveled, Jack Frost. Just look that up.
How about The Road Not Taken?
Is that by Jack Frost?
God damn it, Joey.
Robert Frost. Okay, whatever.
What
is too many Frosts?
You're
too many
accurate,
intellectual
Joey.
Frosts.
Don't get the accurate.
No, I appreciate it because now we are showing that I am a fucking idiot just spouting off references that
Jack
are
Frost
convoluted into. He's White Fang.
Isn't that just Winter? Isn't that
Jack Frost? Wait, is Robert Frost? Look up who wrote White Fang, dude. Please.
Now he's taking us down a rabbit hole of books that he just read the cover. He didn't actually read these books, you guys.
That is very true.
He's like, hey, I'm a literal. I can literally just reference anything.
I do make a lot of references to shit that I know the scene or something because it's been referenced so much in pop culture.
White Fang was Jack London.
God. All right.
We gotta stop.
In baseball, 3 strikes. There are no more references for Wes. Wes is taking all his privileges.
This is the funny thing.
All of his privileges.
When I spout out references to somebody and I'm like, oh yeah, this one. I'm like spreading misinformation across the world. Like, never listen to a word I say without fact checking me.
Jack Frost is a personification of frost.
Yeah. Okay.
Snow, sleet, winter, and freezing
okay,
cold.
Robert Frost is The Road Less Traveled. And then who was the White Fang?
We said it before. We can just go back to the
every reference has been wrong so far, you guys.
Fang just saying.
Jack London. Thank you. Jack London was right. Well, they were all like there was bits and pieces of correctness with complete inaccuracies. Like I had the first name right of one, I had the last name right of another.
All right, hold on. Joey's putting on this. I want to see this trailer for Pauly Shore doing Richard Simmons.
He looks really accurate.
So he's upset that Pauly looks very close to him.
He's upset.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't want to be portrayed by Pauly.
He doesn't want to. He doesn't
take Pauly Shore seriously, and he doesn't want his like life's work to be portrayed by Pauly Shore because he's
doing nobody wants Pauly Shore. Nobody wants Pauly Shore to be the person who portrays a lifelong span of work.
Why not, buddy? You don't want me to be your body.
Everybody wants it to be Leonardo DiCaprio. Like when they make a movie about Tom Brady, it's not. You're not gonna get fucking Theo Von playing Tom Brady. You're not gonna get that. Nobody wants Pauly Shore to be the person that says, "Hey, I danced for my whole life, and I wanted to be."
Well, Pauly Shore actually does look like Richard Simmons.
Yeah,
that I get.
Like now, but I will say. They're trying to make a young, like a young Richard Simmons. Pauly Shore is old,
right?
He looks old. Even in this, he looks old. So it is like I kind of understand where it's like. I mean, he could do the later years of Richard Simmons,
right?
But like for him to portray him through the younger, like I don't even know about anything about Richard Simmons either. But the thing is, also, I'm going to say this though: I wouldn't really watch a fucking Richard Simmons documentary unless Pauly Shore was in it.
Exactly.
That makes sense. That's in it.
Like, I'm not gonna. I don't give a fuck about sweating with the oldies. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Like, so. But if Pauly Shore is in it, if the Weasel is in it, then I'm like, hell yeah.
We
dude.
even used to watch Richard Simmons in elementary school. That would be like when it was rainy days out. That's what they would play.
Richard Simmons.
When you were
PE class?
Yeah, no. When you're in elementary school, like going to a public school,
But
this
what
is all
class?
they can afford.
What class?
Afford. I'm sorry.
No, I went to public school. We didn't watch Richard Simmons.
Okay,
And
maybe
then
it was our
we're the
teacher.
same age. We're the same age. So we're just
maybe-
different parts of the country. Because I grew
Yeah.
up in Washington. You grew up in California, right? You
Yeah.
up here?
Yeah. Teacher would play Richard Simmons because it was raining out, and
Yeah.
they had like a mandated rule that you had to do at least like 30 minutes of PE. That's why recess was like 30 minutes.
So, but that's what I'm saying. So they would be in place replacement
Yeah.
of PE. Okay, that's what I'm saying.
So everybody-
it was a physical. It wasn't like your fucking like humanities teacher was fucking playing Richard Simmons. That's what I was saying. Because I was like,
No.
that would be crazy. Like
Yeah.
if you're like,
just put on-
yeah.
Just put on
I put on
videos.
Bob Ross.
Yeah.
I put on Bob Ross for a very unruly middle school class.
See, but
For
They had
what? Were you
Bob
teaching
Ross
art?
figureheads.
Were you teaching
like the
art?
teacher had a Bob Ross chia pet. He had all this Bob Ross stuff
Were you
on
teaching
the
art?
walls. I was teaching science, but they were like,
No, you should have put on Bill Nye.
no.
Why are you put on
you
Bill
gotta put on
Nye?
Bill Nye to do art, and you
No.
gotta put on
It's Bob Ross for
Bob
science.
Ross for science. That makes sense why the world is fucked.
No, you don't know a lot of middle school. It's like they're like on top of each other. You're like teaching them like basic social.
They're on
give
top of each other.
Give
I
each
feel
other
like,
space.
yeah, with
I-
fingers
They're
in
hitting
between.
each other. They're like, there's
What-
a lot of chaos.
Where
going
did
on.
you go to middle school? What part of the?
No, he was teaching.
No, I taught all around.
You taught?
Yeah.
They let you be a teacher.
Yeah.
I was a teacher, and I can understand.
Yeah.
They let you be a teacher? How'd you manage?
It was pretty fun. It was good. It was mostly good.
Mostly.
Yeah, I taught a lot of. You saw a lot of aha moments for kids that were like, "Oh, okay, I see why that thing." Like the logic. Like a lot
Okay.
of kids were nice.
I taught art
a lot
to
of smart
kids.
kids. A lot of assholes here and there, but
Yeah.
I
and
taught-
even the nice teachers were like, they're just fucking assholes. Like they're like they try everything, and then they're just like, some kids are just assholes. I've pissed Wes off so much that he needs a weed hit.
No.
It happens every podcast. No, I'm just kidding.
I was just using
I'm
the
joking.
moment of lull to you guys were filling space, which is
Yeah, I'm
good.
just
That's
joking.
the point of the podcast. But I was saying I did teach for a second, but not at like a regimented class. Like I
taught
didn't have
art?
what I taught after school art class to
Oh, yeah,
like.
that's great.
To like between second grade or between preschool and no, not preschool, like kindergarten. No, preschool. I taught between preschool and fourth grade. Like,
Okay.
and I would do art classes, and it was those were the range of age of
This
students.
wasn't like at the YMCA, right? Where it's
No, it was like
at
at schools. Like it was at the school. I would go to the classroom.
Behind the school, we're doing an art class.
I actually did. One of them was actually the one that I was teaching was actually in the school that I went to elementary school in.
Oh, shit.
And I went to a half day English, half day Spanish elementary school. I went to an international elementary school.
Okay.
Like what are those called? Fucking
Bilingual?
bilingual school. Bilingual, and I think there's another word, but.
ESL.
No, it wasn't ESL, but there was ESL programs for sure. But there was, but it was like a, I can't remember the word. But anyways, it's a school where they're teaching in both languages. So
Right.
half the day we were learning in English, and then half the day we were learning in Spanish, and that was my whole.
That's what I was doing
from
for the
kindergarten.
preschool.
Yeah, from kindergarten through fifth grade. That was.
So wait, do you speak Spanish?
Un poquito. Yo comprende more than I can understand. You know what I mean? Like which that shows how much Spanish I speak.
I comprehend.
Pienso es porque eres del Seattle, ¿sí?
Sí.
Ajá. No hay mucha gente latino en esa parte del Estados Unidos.
Sí, sí.
Pero soy de aquí. Hay mucha gente quien habla español. Es diferente. Because when you're the white guy, the fucking you're the black guy. You're the black guy in the white community trying to learn Spanish.
Yeah.
I was the white guy in the Spanish community that hung out with blacks.
Yeah.
But I went to school and I learned Spanish because it was all Mexican. Mm-hmm. So you learn to hood hop.
Yeah. No, like how like Bradley Noel from Sublime, like he spoke Spanish and fucking intertwined it into songs, you know. And there's, you know,
of course,
fucking
Big Pun, same thing.
Big Pun, yeah. He's actually Puerto Rican, so Puerto Ricans hate to be called Mexican.
So is Jerry.
You're Puerto Rican?
Yeah, I often get called Mexican.
See, those are the things like
and white.
Mostly white.
I can see white.
You got that colonizer look about you.
It's like,
but in Maine, they don't know Puerto Rican as much as they know Mexican, right? So Mexicans like refer. You must be Mexican because you're Spanish.
Oh, you're not brown. What are you? You're indigenous.
Beaner. I was called a beaner.
Oh,
growing up.
That's a tough one.
Nah, that was cool. I like beans. I like refried beans.
I like beans.
I was never a fan of the B word. Never used a hard R in any. It's more like Bina.
My Binas. Hey, my Binas.
Hey, big Bina. That's good though. No, it's just different. I understand because I was around it. Like, maybe like my first friend, I was like 5, and their family brought me in. Kind of, it was like an adoption program. Mm-hmm. So they basically would, every time we'd sit down for a meal, they would they would prompt us to speak Spanish at the table. So you had to speak about the food items.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good practice. That's cool that they did that.
I taught some Spanish. There's a song called The Menu, like El Menu, and it has a bunch of different food items. So I played that for a class. I played a song about a dude getting a heartbreak from Instagram.
Okay.
There's some popular Spanish music now.
Yeah, I was pissed because in college, the ones that all of our stuff would be like, ¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
It's like a CD or
Could you guys date like or be like, okay, if you fell in love, if you met like like if you were speaking Spanish, you met a Spanish lady who's super fucking one of the most beautiful people you've ever been with, whatever, you guys hook up, you fall in love, but do you think you could like be with that person and like marry them if English was their second language and they were good at it, but they weren't like, they were good like where like they could talk to you, but it wasn't like you could like, it wasn't like they'd been in fucking, you know, like speaking English so long that they could have a fluid, easy, like it was like you could communicate,
okay,
but you wouldn't be able to like have in-depth conversation in the same.
Have you ever seen any movie in or sitcom in the 80s?
Spanglish, what is that?
No, where like Alice. Straight to the Archie Bunker.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think I would want to
Archie Bunker? But
no. Do you think I want to have a full in-depth conversation with her, anyways?
Well, but the person that you're with, I mean, your partner, like who, like the person that you're like, I mean, because like literally, like sex is great, but after you have sex with somebody for a while,
right?
You have to have something more meaningful to want to continue a relationship.
100%.
Like
Jokingly,
yes. Like even like, I mean, you can be the hottest chick ever,
right?
But if she's either stupid or mean or dumb or whatever, eventually or just like not the person that like, if you guys don't like actually like vibe, then like eventually sex is gonna be like, because I've had that where like I've fucked a chick who was like super hot, but then eventually I was like, I don't want to fuck this chick anymore because she sucks. I don't like her.
She has a penis.
No, I mean not even like I've fucked chicks who maybe have had a penis before. Like that's a different story.
Hey, but we've all done it. I'm just saying.
I don't know if we've all done it. Joey's very homophobic. I'm just kidding.
I've swiped right on a couple trans chicks recently. If you stay turned around, I don't know. But I get it. I could totally establish a relationship with a woman that can't have an in-depth conversation in English because I could do it in Spanish.
But I'm saying like you would be like able to be like, yeah, I like this could be my partner and like I'm still like I could be with this person.
Yeah, because life's gonna be a lot simpler.
I don't, but I want to fucking. I want my. It's so frustrating, and I want fucking. If I have a partner, I want that to be like my best. I want to be fucking like.
You can still be best
when
friends.
I'm in. Not really.
Yeah.
You can't really be best friends.
About? That was literally
think,
my
like, how many
marriage.
friendships?
It's like being best friends with your dog, dude. It's like you can't fully. You can't actually talk to them. Like you can communicate through. Like people are like
what?
Well, that's what he's saying. He's saying it's like a relationship with your dog.
No, there's no blowjob. No, what? You don't get blowjobs from your dog. You could red rocket your dog, but you don't.
Well, actually, I did get a blowjob from a dog one time.
Oh no! What is happening?
Did you do the peanut butter thing where you put it on the head?
No peanut butter. I just put my fucking that Louis C.K. joke is great, bro.
Yeah.
No, I just put my dick in a dog's penis one time. I mean.
What?
I just magically
put my penis in a dog's mouth one time.
Oh, magically! That doesn't sound. This
in my dog's mouth.
Literally, PETA,
the family dog. PETA is gonna pull this whole episode.
Honestly, from the very beginning, we're talking about fucking a wolf. Now we're talking about dogs giving head. This is a PETA special now.
No, but you can be with someone that speaks English as a second language.
This is a PETA pit right here.
Frustrating.
This is a PETA pit.
This
we have created a PETA pit.
Actually,
that's what the pod's name is. PETA pit. All right, text me PETA pit because I'm gonna forget, and then because this is what happens. We always come up with a nice name for the pod, and then I forget it, and then I have to fucking watch the pod. I have to go through what we've talked about.
By Michael Vick, you guys. On sports, dog and wolf betting. You guys are more than welcome.
Wolf fighting, dude. Yeah. Michael Vick is fighting
so
wolves
fucking sick.
now.
Imagine.
Yeah, dude. Him and Andrew Tate have started a fucking colony.
Oh my god.
And they're fighting wolves.
Hey, so Balto's the OG of wolf fighting. You saw what he used to do. He used to put the wolves through the shit. He's like, all right, you're gonna pull me. You guys are gonna pull me through this snow, and then maybe you make it to the other side, and then maybe you get to fight for Michael Vick. Okay, that's what the ending is.
Michael Vick's PETA pit. That's what the wolf fighting arena will be called.
Just a bunch of wolves on the side,
sponsored by PETA.
My wolf. Wolves in Paris.
Hell yeah, dude! The boy who cried wolf.
It'd be
werewolves of London. Werewolves of London. Ah woo! Werewolves of London. That's a fucking.
Let's hear that ah woo again.
Ah woo!
See.
Ah woo! Yeah, it's like the gayest wolf. Ah woo! That's called a queer wolf, guys.
If you guys haven't heard of one of those, you could find them. They're usually in Hillcrest. Moe's on Wednesdays. Welfare
always
Wednesday.
In a blue. Yeah, they'll come out for a blue moon and they'll drink a blue moon too. Yeah.
And then you wake up at Dad's. You wake up at Dad's, all Diddy included.
Hell yeah, dude. No, but we just trampled on a riff that. What were we talking about before the dog crazy?
Oh,
shit?
Him being Puerto Rican?
No, something was there.
There were things.
No.
You're talking about being able to establish a connection with somebody.
Dudes, yeah. So it's like I couldn't be. Because I had a homie who he was in a relationship with a chick in another country and they didn't speak the same language, and they were together there for 6 months, living together there, and to me that just seemed so challenging because it's yes, it's cool for the physicality and the loving, whatever but then it's I don't know, I'm such a fucking talkative person. I need someone to be able to blah 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 and back and forth with,
right?
For if I can't do that with the person I'm having consistent sex with, it's not gonna be an enjoyable relationship.
Okay, I feel like that's it depends. I'm a talkative person when I'm comfortable with the right person. I can make friends though. There's never been a problem if you can make friends. There's never been a problem making friends and being able to use that. It's the same way a lot of women do that. I don't know if you guys are aware of this. A lot of women will make friends with gay men. And they make friends with other women because those suffice their needs. Yeah. Because a lot of times they feel they're in a relationship where they can't do that, but they'll stick around. but that's why they'll have gay friends.
Because they want guy friends, but they don't want to make their dude jealous.
That and then the trauma dumping. They can trauma dump for free. Gay men love to hear trauma. They're like,
but everybody does. I mean, I don't know. Depending, not everybody, but like I'll listen to.
Wes loves drama. Yeah, he's straight.
It really depends, though. It really depends because I love some people's drama.
So straight.
Oh no, wait, it depends. It really depends.
He's like, wait, do you have good K or no, dude?
Yeah, it really depends.
You can strut it straight out of my hole right now.
I'm gay for a price. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's typically $80 a gram, but if you're high priced, it's $100. I get it. I get it though. I've seen it where I've been able to establish a relationship with somebody, and I think at a certain point in time they catch up. They will. It's like when you're good at something.
Other language?
No, the relationship partner. Yes, of course you're actively practicing to make each other better in the languages, but they'll catch up on the intellectual side somewhat. You're always going to have a sacrifice.
Even if they have a different, if they were in their English is their second language.
Yeah. I when I was teaching, I would.
But I don't think it's about. I'm not talking about catching up. I'm talking about like being able to get as deep as you can with somebody who is of your native tongue.
Right.
Like somebody who like speaks the same language as you, understands the same like culture and references, kind of, because that's the other thing too, is like you're from a different world, so it's like trying to relate some of these things. Like you're like, hey, blah blah blah, and they're like, I have no idea what you're talking about, and you have to explain every single reference or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I just, for me, like I think that sounds like I could do that for a fling or something, but like for an actual, and this almost feels like racist to me, where I'm like, damn, I feel like I'm creating barriers for myself but I'm like, I literally just, I don't know if I could have as expansive or as engaged of a relationship with somebody that I wasn't able to fully communicate every single, like, to the, like, exact degree of what I'm trying to explain. Like, if I wasn't fully able to communicate that much, then I feel like it would be challenging for me to fully be a committed, like that would be like my full, you know, it would just be hard for me to be like fully in love with that person.
That just speaks on who you are. I'm very much more like go with the flow, and I could communicate a simple thought easy. And if somebody knows who I am, I'm not worried that they're interpreting. They don't have to get it exactly like I used to do that when I was a kid, to make sure somebody really got to the fine point of what I was trying to say, because I was always misunderstood for a lot of time. But sometimes you get over it. It's easy to be like, oh, time will heal it all.
But and it's just like, you know how you like will sit and just like, I mean, I'm a fucking gab slut, you know. I just like to talk and talk.
Why do you think that is, though?
I mean, I got ADHD. I'm fucking like I don't know. It's like, it's too.
Have you ever heard yourself talking when you were quiet? Have you ever done that? Like, you've gotten, say you like smoke, right? You smoke a bowl or whatever. Mm-hmm. Have you ever heard your voice running through your head?
Yeah.
The way you sound when you're quiet?
I don't know.
Oh, fuck. Gab slut and he's stuck.
Well, I'm trying to think about it. I'm trying to think like what you mean. I'm not really.
So the same voice that I use when I speak, I can be quiet and hear my voice, so I don't have to actually speak.
I don't really, I mean, I sort of do, but it's different. Like, my internal dialogue is different than what's, like, my outside narration.
So what's your inner dialogue? Like I feel like
anxiety.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Like, I fucking hate everything. I hate myself. I'm, like, constantly, like, fucking fuck everything. I mean, it's very negative.
Okay.
And maybe positive, too. I mean, it's just, it's like, up and down. It's very bipolar.
Okay.
Like, but I think, like, my inner shit is, like, I keep more of it contained.
Right.
You know, so I'm not going to fully just be, like, I don't know.
But that's when things, like, where my outer is like DMX, right? Mm-hmm. So most people, yeah, oh yeah,
yeah. Wait, your outer is not visually.
No. Talking about like voice, how you sound. My inside is like
more like BMX.
No, it's like a soft like a soft little tone. Like it's like Malcolm in the Middle still, you know, where or Beans from Even Stevens.
I get Malcolm in the
I
Middle.
don't know Beans.
Beans?
No.
It's like
Even,
Beans was
I don't
the
know.
annoying.
I don't know what Even Stevens is.
Beans was like the annoying little brother that lived across the street.
I don't know what Even Stevens is.
Even Stevens was a TV show, early 2000s, late 90s. Basically, it was talking about how like there was a brother sister, Ren and
Stimpy?
No, Ren was the older sister, and Steven or.
Oh, we're talking about
You'll
different
have
show.
to. Can you look that up? Can you look that up for us?
Even Stevens?
Even Stevens.
Even
That
Stevens.
sounds familiar.
So
what was this on? Like Nickelodeon or
this was on Disney Channel.
Disney? Okay.
This is before we were smart enough to figure out that everything that they were putting on was like off.
Yeah. I was only allowed to watch PBS as a kid.
Yeah, so oh, that makes a lot of sense. I only watch PBS. It's like so I started to try to look like Arthur.
Fuck you, dude. Arthur's the boy, bro. Arthur still slaps, yo.
And I'm sorry, the sister in Even Stevens, so fucking hot. So fucking
I'm a
hot, dude.
PBS child. I'm a sheltered PBS child.
Okay, so what was Shia LaBeouf was also in it. For anybody
Shia
that didn't know,
LaBeouf?
Shia LaBeouf
That's
was
Shia
in it.
LaBeouf?
That's
I
Shia
think it's
LaBeouf.
just a look-alike.
No, that's Shia
No,
LaBeouf.
he knows
Is
the
it him?
show,
Is it
dude.
actually
He
him?
knows the show.
Yeah, look up the characters.
He's like, I'm pretty sure it's a look.
No, look up the characters. That was his
Because
first
I
start.
thought that. I was
That
like,
was his
this looks
first start
like
into
Shia
to
LaBeouf.
acting like on a serious role. Yeah, it was Lewis and
When Shia LaBeouf fucking does drugs
See,
up his
this
ass,
stuff.
they
No,
call
go
him
up,
Shia
go up,
LaBeouf.
go up,
You
go
stepped on it. When Shia LaBeouf does drugs up his ass, they call him Shia LaBeouf. Okay.
No.
no,
Fuck you, dude. That's all right. That's not
go
very
up.
funny.
See
It's
right
hack.
there.
Oh, it's funny.
Ren Stevens and Lewis Stevens. I knew it. It was Ren and I forget. It was Lewis.
What about these, though?
Shia LaBeouf. So Beans. Beans was the neighbor next door, and he was
Yeah.
the very annoying
Was he
neighbor.
addicted to OxyContin?
No.
That's why they called him Beans. Yo, fucking quit smoking them beans, little motherfucker, little
so
beans.
that was like an ongoing
Goddamn
joke.
beans.
Like in South Park, how they always killed Kenny. He would always come by with beans. Like he'd always have some beans with him. Like literally.
Like Oxy?
Like
No.
that was
magic
like,
beans, like Jack and the Beanstalk.
No, this was like his drug of choice back in the day. So he could fart. He could just fucking crop dust.
Oh, he was farting on beans.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, cooked beans.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm imagining like raw beans.
Rob,
Like,
no,
raw
he's coming in with the
beans.
cooked beans, and I feel like they weren't barbecue; they were probably pinto or like.
Oh, so he was like the fucking like in that beginning of that Tenacious D movie where fucking Kyle Gass and Jack Black, they're like they have the fart fucking like
Yep.
blasters and they're like. Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
my inner me,
TC.
like the annoying little brother across the street, you know. But the outer is like DMX, so it's like you don't get to see it unless you see it.
Mm-hmm. I feel that because I was even writing a joke about this yesterday because my like outer exterior is very like loud and like raw fucking like I don't know like I mean and this was the joke that I was trying to write was that I was like I've always think that like astrology is kind of bullshit,
Okay.
but like there are some like the one things that like make me think there might be a thing to it is like where it's like okay so it says my sun is in Leo, my main fucking whatever sign is in Leo, and that means that like I'm like very egotistical and fucking rah like, but my moon is in Pisces, which Pisces is like emotional and watery and like very like
Yeah.
and like so that's the only reason where I'm like maybe there's something to astrology because that is how I am like that's a very real like representation of me where it's like on the outside I'm like raw fucking always like blah 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 and a lot of people are like yo this dude's too much whatever but on the inside I'm usually super sensitive super insecure super like a lot of times to where people don't even know and then they're like oh like you have feelings.
Right.
Like they don't even understand that I have feelings
Of course.
that could be hurt.
Yeah.
Like
I get that a lot with my tone. And, yeah, I get that a lot.
By the way, what you just described is me as well. I am a Leo rising, which is like what you're talking about, your personality, and then I'm a Pisces all the way through. So March 6th is my birthday.
Yeah.
So I get it. I have the emotional side, but I feel like I'm logical. I'm logical in the way that like.
So Pisces, you're Pisces what? Pisces moon?
Pisces moon. Literally, I'm Pisces everything except my rising, which is.
Oh, so you're a Pisces sun and moon.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay, but your rising is Leo.
Yep.
Yeah. So outwardly, yeah.
Exactly.
Because outwardly, I think I'm Aries. I think my
Okay.
rising is Aries, and I don't really, I don't understand that much because I don't know Aries
Of
that
course.
well. So.
Same.
But But okay, yeah. So Pisces,
I get you where you just have to do a lot of the groundwork for that sometimes.
Yeah.
Like I'd rather somebody tell me the truth and I'll be sensitive about it, but at least I can respect that. You know?
Yeah.
But that was the thing of outward and inward where I'm shy, not Shia LaBeouf. I'm the the annoying bucktooth brother Beans. From across the street.
Beans. Oh yeah. Okay.
That's what we show in our our outer day to day. Once people get to know you.
Hell yeah, dude. Fucking. Have you guys ever done DMT?
No.
I don't know why. I just because we were talking about like outer inner stuff, and then I was like, thinking of, like something that like made me think about DMT.
I had a buddy that I had worked with for a while, and he was like the first person to kind of like tell me about it. I didn't know what DMT was because
dimethyltryptamine.
And that simply means what? That you can go into a dark space for a couple seconds, or what is it? What does it mean?
It's like an ayahuasca like drug, and there's this guy Rick Strassman that did studies on it years ago. The DMT, the spirit molecules, the book. And yeah, it's related to the pineal gland.
Yeah, I've done a lot of DMT.
There's like spirituality.
I've done a decent amount of DMT. I've not done a lot, but I've fucking smoked it, 20, 30 times or something probably.
God damn, that makes a lot of sense for you. If you do it too many times, it will wreck you.
No.
Somebody told me that you can do DMT and not come back.
No, DMT is one of those ones that, like, I mean, I had a homie who like smoked DMT every day.
Oh my god!
Like literally, like would smoke DMT and do ketamine every day, and he's fine. And like,
Well, if your standard of what is fine,
no, he's
not on Earth.
He's good.
He's
good.
So yeah, he lives in his couch.
He's in a different dimension.
He's actually covered in bubble wrap, and he's waiting for the Martians to come attack.
He's a ski instructor, dude. Shout out Brian. Shout out my boy. Shout out Bloody Bowie.
That is one of the funniest.
Brian Bloody Bowie.
I know a DMT black belt.
Shout out Brian Bloody
There's
Bowie.
a lot of high functioning
DMT.
users, yeah.
What?
I've heard people say they
because
like,
it's very
their
fast.
shit together.
Yeah, I mean,
so they could go trip. They could go to like another realm, and then they could be like eating like breakfast and making oatmeal like 15 minutes later. And just thinking about how they were like in the death realm or something, like they were in like walking through like another universe, like
so
what 10 minutes. Yeah.
So what does DMT do, like in a Spark Notes version?
My favorite time. So it's been different. It depends on like how much you take it in, how much you fucking like how much you inhale it, and like or hold it in when you do it. Like some people hit the pens or whatever. Some people fucking like so like there's just different ways to do it. But like my favorite times of smoking DMT, like have been like when I'm still conscious, like of. Like I'm still physically in my body,
okay,
right? Because like
I hope so.
I've had
nobody else should be in your body.
Well, no, but I've had times. Well, I've had times that I'm out of my body. Like you project out of your body
experiences.
And so like a salvia. I don't know if you guys have ever done salvia.
I had a buddy do an album on salvia sophomore year in high school.
Yeah, that's what you said. They did a rap album on salvia.
No. So they did rock music. Yeah, they tried to do a music album, and it literally just sounded like having. Like you're doing fucking hymns.
Yeah, it was like a garbage disposal in a tape player or something. Yeah, tape deck. Yeah.
Oh my. Okay, so salvia.
So salvia is kind of a darker similarity because it's like salvia will also send you on a pretty wild, like
Bless you.
fucking. Salvia will send you on a pretty wild fucking like DMT or like a psychedelic trip or whatever. Like you'll leave your body. You'll be fucking instantly, leave your body. You're fucking. I remember when I did salvia, dude. I had some crazy salvia fucking experiences that I can barely remember. Like one, I remember like I don't know. You always left your body on salvia, and that shit, like, it fucked you up. Like, it didn't feel good.
Is that like astral projecting?
It's not astral projecting, really. It's like hallucinating. It's fully hallucinating. It's fully out of body hallucinations.
So if you have hallucinations, that doesn't mean that they're true, but this is just what your brain is capable of coming up with in such a vivid way. What is a hallucination? I've never had one, so I would think that you might.
More.
I've never had a hallucination, so you might have to kind of like elaborate. What is a hallucination?
You've never hallucinated on any drug?
No, like I've sniffed catnip, but that wasn't like
I've sniffed ketamine.
Yeah,
no, but that.
Yeah, never have I ever.
But that's not. Yeah, you didn't do enough to do. Hallucinate. But you never done acid or mushrooms.
Nah, I've done mushrooms, but I think I didn't. I under the microdose because everybody's like, oh, you have to be in a nature spot, like somewhere where you're in a good spot, and I'm like, no, I still want to go and do my day. And I went to the beach and I did it, and then I was there for like 3 hours. Didn't have any issues.
But you didn't like feel anything, or?
Oh yeah. I felt like my body was super loose. Like it felt good.
Oh yeah, but you weren't like tripping. Like
No.
Well, you just haven't eaten enough of a dosage. Yeah.
So if anybody knows anybody that has good mushrooms, I mean, I'm looking to get in touch with my inner self. So shout out to the pod if you can get us some mushrooms.
no, the pod has the plugs. We got you. No, I'm just kidding. But fucking no, dude. Fucking yeah, hallucination. Though, I mean, hallucinating is, I don't know, it's crazy. Like, I mean, I don't know. I've hallucinated a lot because I've eaten acid since I was like, I started eating acid when I was like, I didn't eat acid actually till I was like maybe 20 or something, like 19, 20, 21, something like that. But I ate mushrooms earlier than that, like 16, 17, I ate mushrooms. And when we would eat mushrooms back in high school, like kids would like eat like an eighth of mushrooms or something to the face.
Fucking insane.
So that they would, because they would want to like trip fucking you. Like, it was like the thing was to like have a, you leave, you're fucking gone, you're fucking not in this world or whatever, and then you come back. And that was like the thing, and I never really liked doing that. Like, I was like fucking,
it's too much.
Yeah, it was always too much. I don't love like having complete like no control over my body. You know what I mean?
Right. That's why I waited to be 28 before I started smoking weed.
Yeah.
It literally, every time I would do it, I'd feel like my skin is peeling, like I was like a chameleon.
Yeah.
Coming that, like you're saying, out of body.
You try lotion.
You lather the skin, or it gets the hose again. Like no,
could have just been lotion.
Lather.
Could have just been
Lather's a good Jefferson Airplane song. Lather. Yeah, lather. Anyways, but no, fucking. Yeah, but I've done. But yeah, hallucinating. I mean, it can be great. It can be fucking amazing. It can be so terrifying. Like, it's just, I mean, it's the full spectrum of everything. It really depends on, like, they say set and setting a lot, and that's just like, where you are and who you're with and whatever, like that. Right. All of those things, play a part in the psychedelic experience a lot. And, yeah, I mean, but like, so DMT is quicker though. DMT, like, you go on a psychedelic journey, and it's like you're up and you're high for fucking 15 minutes or something, or 10 minutes or whatever, and then you come back from that, So that's.
I would feel like the drop or the depression after that has got to be super heavy.
No, there's no real, like, it's not really. It's just a little bit like disorienting. Like, you're kind of just like, wow, like, holy shit, like. The fucking universe is like that expansive and big and like connected, and you're just like kind of like reeling at the where you just went in your mind, but it's not like a physical depletion of like serotonin or like fucking whatever. Like, it doesn't like rock you like Molly does, or like Molly. MDMA, like MDMA or fucking sassafras or MDA. Like if
Sassafras is
How
what
many
it's called. That's a
did
real
sassy?
nickname?
is this just a is this just my drug emporium?
I've never
Yeah,
heard
he's
sassafras.
literally just
sassafras.
now.
I'm
I'm
just
sorry.
kidding. Sassafras is MDA. It's when it, like Molly.
MDMA?
No, MDMA is when it's been synthesized.
Oh, okay.
So it's been synthesized, and then it's MDMA. That's Molly. But before it's been synthesized, it's just MDA. And so they're
He's not a
slightly
drug
different.
lord, by the way, you guys. Not a drug lord. He just knows a lot.
Just a drug addict. Just a drug addict. Just a drug addict. Not a drug dealer. Not a drug lord. I don't know what that is, but just drug addict.
It ran in the family. We,
Nope. Didn't run the family. It was first one.
Since
first,
I was 6, I was
first
cutting
one.
K.
Nope.
I first started with rat shit. I
Nope.
was fucking sniffing
My parents
it.
did bring me to Burning Man, but they don't do drugs.
Wait, your parents brought you to Burning Man?
Yeah, I went to Burning Man for the first time with my family.
That's so. What the?
with my parents. Yeah, me and my parents, and we brought. They brought my 11-year-old sister.
That's so white, dude.
What?
That's so white. Who?
So
What is your family setup like? What do they look like?
my dad is white. My mom is black and Mexican.
For real?
Yeah.
What? Where did they meet?
In Berkeley.
Okay, so they both went to Berkeley.
They both grew up. My mom's from Oakland. My dad's from San Francisco.
Okay.
And they both grew up in that area. And they met. They
Like
were
a
both,
Mac Dre concert, or
No, they both worked for 10 years at the nicest French restaurant in all of California.
okay.
Yeah, maybe all of the United States. Chez Panisse, shout out Chez Panisse. Chez Panisse is the nicest French restaurant in the Bay Area, 100%, and in California.
Okay.
And they worked there for 10 years. They waited tables, and it's the fucking shit. And Alice Waters was their boss. Shout out Alice Waters. She's an incredible cook, incredible chef, and just incredible. You know, she's got lots of books, and she's a very renowned or predominant or I said pronounced, it's not even a word, renowned, but predominant. She's a very important lady of food, and that was my parents' boss for 10 years. They met working there, and they worked there for 10 years, and then fucking.
So that's what that's what paved the way for you to be created and taken to Burning Man.
Yeah,
A good French restaurant. So the French are like, oui, Burning Man.
Yeah, we West. Yeah,
I like that. Okay.
Yeah.
So what is Burning Man? I barely started learning about Burning Man, but what is Burning Man?
Burning Man is like a festival that they throw out in the desert in Nevada.
Okay.
And it's like it's been going for like almost 40 years or something like that, maybe more, maybe 40. I don't know. You can check the. But it's basically like fucking a bunch of like. I mean, it started as like, you know, counterculture, just part of society.
1986.
1986.
So
was
what
the
is?
first burn.
I actually met somebody in Barrio Logan that he's an extension of Burning Man,
Mhm.
and he's opening a restaurant next to Barrio Dog. So
Nice.
just throwing it out there, if anybody's in that area, there's a guy right there that is opening a new
His
spot.
burner community.
Yeah,
He was a
that's what he
burner.
said, that they couldn't
Nice.
be like affiliated or some shit,
Mhm.
because I don't know the what it's about.
Yeah, so it's basically it's a big festival that like they create an entire city
Whoa.
like from the ground up, and then it's a city that lives there for a week.
Okay.
In the desert, and like 50,000 people come out, or 100,000 people
Shit.
come and fucking make the pilgrimage out there, and then there's like, you know, huge art cars, like giant, like the craziest shit you've ever seen. You know what I mean? Like dragons just rolling through the fucking desert, and pinwheels, and fucking, you know, a giant clown. Like you'll see this of 100-foot one of that driving around, and you could get inside it and get a drink in the bar inside of that. Like that's what's happening at Burning Man.
How much does this cost?
It's like $400 for a ticket, and the
Okay.
tickets are really hard to get, like or they have been hard to get. Last year, like There was it rained at Burning Man and people got like fucking like trapped out there. Actually, Chris Rock and fucking Diplo, like there was a whole they had to like walk through the mud and shit, like miles and miles through the mud, because like everyone was stuck in the mud out there. So tickets actually there were more available last year than they have been, because, and I think it was because that was the first burn since COVID, because they didn't do it during COVID. Like they did a renegade burn where burners went out there, but it wasn't like an officially ran burn out there. And
Chris Rock gets slapped by Will Smith, and now he's walking through the mud. And Diplo's just like, all right.
I think it was before. I think that happened before the slap, but I can't remember.
Diplo's like, all right, we're gonna take this young slapped gentleman, and we're gonna walk him through the mud. I actually don't know who Diplo is. I thought Diplo was like a white stripper name, but I'm pretty sure that's a musical.
He's a DJ.
DJ?
Yeah, he's like a DJ. Like,
is he a white guy?
Yeah, white DJ. Yeah.
Okay.
I think European probably or something. But,
Diplo.
But yeah, Burning Man's cool, man. It's a fun time. It gets a lot of trash. I mean, and it deserves to get a lot of trash, because the thing is that it is a rich man's game. Like, it's like a lot of people who go out there have money. There's lots of people who go out there who don't have money, but the majority of the people who go out there have money, are fucking, and it's just like, it's hard to go if you're poor, you know what I mean? Like, that's why I haven't gone.
The first 4 were free.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's changed exponentially since the first, like, it started as like a kind of counterculture, just like hang on the beach, and now it's like it's one of the biggest events in the entire world. I mean, there's burns all over the world. They do it. Oh, and then the other thing is that they burn everything at the end of the thing.
Yeah, that part
so
I heard about,
they'll burn all of the things. So they'll build this huge city. They'll build temples, dude.
But they'll build burn like men.
They don't burn, but a man burned the first year I was there, because a person ran into the fire and burned alive. Somebody who was from Seattle, actually. I
heard about that.
Yeah, he burned alive the first year I was there. I didn't see it, and I didn't even hear about it till I left. But a man actually did burn the first year I went to Burning Man.
That's wild. That's how down for the cause he was. Let's create something fake, have a society in the sand, and then I'm gonna light myself on fire to say that that's how we should commence this.
And the chick I knew, fucking, she saw that happen. She saw him run in. I think she saw he was like part of her conclave or some shit, like part of her fucking.
Her conclave?
Yeah, fire conclave. Like, she's spun fire.
That's a new word for me, guys. If anybody ever, I want you to comment what conclave means in the Urban Dictionary, in the actual dictionary, because I don't even know if that's a word.
I think it's just like a group, it's like her troop, like fire spinning troop.
She was a Girl Scout. You know, they were there selling cookies.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Well, shit. I think that's the pod, you guys. Goddamn. I don't know. You want plugs?
Plugs. Nah, nobody to plug.
He's like, I don't want any of your audience coming to my shows. Anybody who's watching this, stay the fuck away from any of my comedy shows.
Everything you've heard.
Yeah.
No, but hey, if you do want to buy a couple drinks, Tuesday nights, Trailer Park After Dark.
There you go.
There's a 10 o'clock show in San Diego. Come by. $6 beers. Buy me one. Buy us all one.
Hell yeah. I don't drink, but buy me some ketamine.
Yeah. Buy me K. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'll be selling it if you want to buy.
They caught me doing K in Trailer Park the other day.
God, you're such an idiot, dude. It doesn't help that the
bartender. Well, I wasn't. No, I'm not gonna say that. They didn't catch me, bro. They caught dumb people doing my drugs on my phone because they're too slow. I am like Speedy Gonzalez of doing drugs. I'm like the Speedy Gonzalez.
I'm like a player on the Raiders. I run a 4-4. And when I came to doing K, okay?
Yeah.
I sniffed the most K.
Yeah.
You could draft me right now, and I swear to God, I'll get a perfect 4-4.
Hell yeah, dude. I don't understand any of that, but Joey might have.
It's just a reference that, like, back in the day, I felt like the Raiders would draft players because they had a fast 40. They're
a 40-yard dash.
Yeah,
is
40-minute dash.
Football, you measure how many seconds it takes.
What do you guys think is the more dangerous sports scene? The Oakland Raiders scene or the Phillies Eagles scene?
Most dangerous?
Yeah, like if you're a fan wearing opposite colors
Oh, they're
there.
both dangerous.
Who is more? Where are you more like? Where would you rather go if you had to? If there was
I
a
don't know
fucking
enough.
prank show or whatever, there's a you're losing a bet, and you have to wear the most hated team's colors either into a Philly stadium or into an Oakland Coliseum. Oakland Coliseum. I don't know.
Oakland.
Hmm.
Man,
Is it Oakland?
I'd go to Philly because I lived there and I like Philly.
Okay. So you're scared of blacks?
Yeah.
that's funny. I wouldn't even.
Are there black people in Oakland?
Yeah.
I've never been to Oakland.
Oh yeah, it's predominantly a black. Yeah, that's where my mom was born.
Just letting
and
you
grew
know
up.
that the
My
Raiders
mom-
are now in Vegas. By the way, they're in Vegas,
Oh, that sucks.
so it's no longer Oakland. So if
The
if
Vegas
Okay, well, I'm talking about
Raiders?
back
Are you
when it was in
serious?
Oakland.
I
terrible.
I'm talking about when it was in Oakland.
I would have been more worried about going
happening?
to.
Wait, yeah, I thought that was just a fucking plot point for the show Ballers.
No.
That's a
they're-
real
They're the
thing.
Las Vegas
Actually,
Raiders.
that
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah.
I thought that was just a plot
There's
point for the
weird
show
themes.
Ballers.
God damn it! He made a whole
This
reference.
is how much this is how much I don't watch sports or pay attention to any sporting
Just
world.
assume it's fake.
But I watched all of Ballers because I like drugs and I
Dan
like
Soder.
The Rock. No,
Oh.
that's Billions.
Oh, same thing to me.
No, it's
the same
not at
exact
all the
show.
same thing.
Same exact show.
No, Ballers is like Entourage on steroids.
Oh, Entourage was good though. I
Yeah,
like
Ballers is good. If
Okay.
you like dumb, stupid shit like Entourage, if you're a basic bitch like me and Michael here, then you will like Ballers. Ballers is fun, dude. And you like sports, so you would definitely like Ballers.
I even thought about I started wanting to watch the Spanish version, which was it just came out too. Fuck.
Who's the other dude on Ballers? Fucking Rob fucking
Conroy.
no, right? I thought that it was Rob. I literally was gonna say Rob Conroy. Shout out Rob Conroy. I think his last name is Conroy. I think the dude's last name. Look up Ballers cast because there's like a dude on there who he's fucking. That dude is funny as shit. I love it. He's in Hot Tub Time Machine.
Rob Corddry.
Rob Corddry. It's not
He's
Conroy. It's
in-
Corddry.
yeah.
It's very close to Conroy.
He's in What We Do in the Shadows.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
that
Okay,
dude- that dude is-
Ballers. Okay, so it's like
Different guy.
I figured that it was there has to always be like one really attractive Asian woman, and then one
Ballers. There's not really an attractive Asian woman in Ballers.
Catherine Kim.
She's not until the end, like
I know,
the last
but
season.
I'm just
She's
saying
not a main character. She's
they
not
they
like
had
a-
to have everything
yeah,
on that cast, like a funny looking white dude, philosophical looking black guy, the Allstate guy.
They got The Rock, dude. The Rock is doing like that's probably where you'll see The Rock doing the most drugs. He's fun. I actually fuck with The Rock.
See, The
Honestly.
Rock wouldn't be a drug lord or anybody that does drugs that I'd ever want to hang out with because
No, I wouldn't want to hang out with him. He's not that person in real life. But if he was Spencer Strathmore or Strathmore, the fucking
Fuck
person he
no.
portrays in Ballers, I would hang out with him.
You want The Rock to have a wild.
I just want him to
No,
do drugs. I would love to do drugs with The Rock.
I don't think
If
I
he was
I
that
could,
guy.
because I think The Rock is still
A
you know
pussy.
6'6", 289 pounds.
Yeah.
Nobody
the
nobody
opposite
wants to
of
do
what you
drugs
said.
with somebody who could turn up and fucking break your house.
No, I do. What are you talking about? I think that I love doing drugs with scary people.
See,
That brings you closer to
He's a
them.
nice
It
guy.
bonds
Seems
you
like a
with
nice
them. You bond with the scary people, and then you're like, oh, they will fucking stick up for you because you've done drugs together. You've been in the trenches together, dude.
yeah, they might just fuck you too if they have a bad trip.
No.
If you have bad drugs, they're gonna put you in a compromising position. I wouldn't want The Rock to be able to do that.
No.
If
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
if
have
you
him,
fuck him, if you fuck The Rock, dude, he will fuck you. You're going to be between a rock and a hard place.
if I wanted somebody to just
Sorry, still your joke, Joey.
That's a stupid one.
if I wanted somebody to just go and try to fuck me, I would just be like, let's do this. Rather than like, let's do drugs while you fucking manipulate my limbs. Oh, I can't feel them anymore? Am I high or you broke them all?
Yeah. I mean, I don't
And then
know.
I'm getting wrapped up
It'd
in a
be fun
pretzel.
to train with Dwayne Johnson. He probably trains.
He got to, Shane got to.
Yeah.
Shane got to work out with him.
That's awesome.
Gillis?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Because
Okay.
Rogan, he came to Rogan's gym and they all worked out with The Rock.
That's pretty great.
And they
Was The
got
Rock
hooked
just
up.
saying motivational shit the whole time? So yeah, if you gotta wake up at 6, you gotta not feel like a pussy.
He's like, The Rock is just like one of those dolls you have to like pull the wind up doll.
Yeah,
Like,
you pull the
he's
wind up, and he has 3 sayings. You know, do you smell what The Rock is cooking? Where's
He's very.
Where's Waldo?
No, what would be like his other sayings though? What would his
Joey Department.
what would The Rock's
I
saying?
just think he's very well spoken. He has many sayings. The Rock for president. Dwayne for president.
Dwayne for president.
Yeah.
Don't be a pussy. Go hit the weight 6 a.m.
Somebody shoot up my HGH human growth hormone into my
It
butt.
doesn't matter. That was one of the sayings, right? It doesn't matter what he would interrupt people with. It doesn't matter. That was his
Even
catchphrase.
the word jabroni. I do call women jabroni occasionally when they act crazy.
Jabroni?
Jabroni.
You call girls
That must
jabroni?
infuriate them.
Yeah, I don't think any
That
girl is
sounds-
stoked on jabroni, dude. No chick is like, yeah, call me jabroni.
That's the accent word. if
My
you
name's
wanna
Tony,
leave a
Tony
relationship
Jabroni.
with jabroni.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong. When they're being good, you call them tenderonis. They're a nice tenderoni, and then when they're acting out, jabroni.
Then you take their friend.
And
That's a
then
song.
you take their friends.
When your girl starts acting up, then you take her friend. That's a song.
That's a line.
Hip hop.
That's a line.
Wes got excited. He's like, "That's a line."
Where? Where?
Where?
Hey, I love lines.
He's like, "I don't see straight ones, but I'll do one." Fuck. That's
All right,
funny.
that's it.
That's
y'all.
the podcast.
Okay, we'll see you guys next fucking week. Joey Mejia comedy, Michael Red. Check out Michael Red comedy, Michael Red Productions. I don't know.
Red Pill Entertainment.
There it is. There it
Double D's for that, and the Michael Red on Instagram.
Michael Red, Wes Brenner comedy. Yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Fuck you. I mean, we love you. Thank you. Bye.